Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and to part 2 of 5 exercises that you can do right at home. In part 1 we covered some basic exercises. In part 2 we're going to concentrate more on balance, foot positioning, jumping, board thrust, and we're going to even do some prep for tricks at the skate park. The exercises are perfect for beginners, rainy days, and for injury recovery. And as in part 1, you only need 5 to 10 minutes every day, so you can easily incorporate these exercises into your daily routine. And all you need at home is some space and a carpet or a yoga mat. And your skateboard, of course. Alright, let's go! So the first exercise is hop-ons and hop-offs. You're gonna position your skateboard in front of you and then jump onto the skateboard with your feet landing on the bolts. Remember to bend your knees when you land and also use the ball of your foot to jump onto the skateboard. You can also jump to the front and jump back. These are perfect to build your first board thrust, especially as a beginner. And you can go faster if you feel safe. If you want, you can also try to not jump onto the bolts, but more directly onto the tail with one foot or onto the nose with one foot. And again, add speed. Additionally, you can even jump on the board and change your foot position to the desired foot position. This is also perfect for practicing repositioning your feet quickly when you're at the skate park. Instead of just moving your feet, you can just jump into the right position that you want to go. So yeah, this is really just a quick warm-up jumping exercise, especially good for beginners. Exercise number 2, hippie jumps. This is actually quite good for ollies as well. So for this exercise, you're trying to bend your knees and pull them towards your chest and jump as high as possible. Land back on the board. Remember again, when you land, try to bend your knees to catch the impact. So what you're gonna do is jump up and get back on the board. If you can, back on your bolts, on the bolts as well. Try not to jump with your legs going behind you, not like this, but with your knees towards your chest. Not to the back, but more to the front. These are perfect for learning ollies because basically when you ollie, it's the same. You don't go with your feet to the back, but with your knees towards your chest when you jump up. And that's why this is a perfect exercise for that. Also for hippie jumps, if you want to do them at the skate park, the hippie jump is when you have an obstacle, like a rail, and you let the board go beneath the rail and you jump over the rail, landing back on the skateboard again. It's quite a funny trick, also really good for learning how to trust your board and trust to land without falling. Exercise number 3 is body varials. For this, you're going to stand on your skateboard and now you concentrate on your front foot. This is my right foot, my front foot, and you're gonna turn your body, use the movement of the upper body, jump up and concentrate on learning your front foot on the bolts on the other side. And your back foot will follow automatically in with the same distance, so it will land on the bolts as well. Remember to bend your knees again when you land. You can also go the other way. And this one is also a really good exercise to learn board thrust. On a carpet especially, it's much easier since the board is not rolling around. That's why a good exercise for beginners as well. And now that we got all these jumps together, you can actually combine them in whatever the sequence you want. And really start to hop on, hop off, hop on with a body varial if you want, hop off with a body varial, jump back up. This is also a good jumping exercise and cardio. That way you're prepared for doing this at a skate park as well. The next exercise is called a half flip. So what you do is you put the skateboard upside down and then you put your feet, like your tip of your feet, underneath where the bolts are. What you're gonna do is you're gonna lift the board by lifting your feet, the tip of your feet, while you jump up, and you jump a little bit to the front. And then you try to land on the board again. Bend your knees to keep your balance, and that way you're standing back on the board again. Return in standing position. Do it again, jump to the front. If you need help, you can try to hold on to something like a door handle, for example, to use so you feel a bit secure. You can try out some more, and then jump to the front, bend your knees and land safely. And when you feel safe with this trick, actually you can try this at the skate park as well. To me, when I do this trick, I mainly concentrate on one foot doing the most of the flipping. It's basically my front foot usually. The back foot actually just jumps and follows the front foot onto the board. If you have, either use a yoga block or some books that you don't mind getting roughened up a little bit. This exercise is a practice for stalls. If you can't do it at home, it's also possible to do them at stairs or a small curb outside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna position the yoga block in front and put the skateboard with its, let's start with the nose onto the yoga block. And now we're gonna stand on the skateboard and put our weight onto the nose, onto the yoga block, like this. And this is actually how you do no stalls, right? You can do them again. Put your weight onto the yoga block, balance with one foot. The more your nose is on the yoga block, the easier it is to balance. Like this. And then you can balance out standing on one foot and go down. You want to go down. Going up is a little bit harder if you're not rolling, but if you're outside with one stair or a curb, you can actually do them rolling onto the curb and then balancing on the nose. You can do the same with the tail side as well, so you can practice tail stalls and nose stalls easy from at home. Like this. Get back. If you can roll a little bit, you can try it rolling again. Position it on the yoga block and then practice balancing, standing on one foot on your tail, and practice going down. This yoga block is actually a little bit too high, but yeah. Remember to bend your knees for this so you have more balance. And you can see that either you can stand on one foot and balance like this, or you can even put a little pressure on the other side before you go down. So I think this is actually a fun exercise to practice tail stalls and nose stalls, because this is what you're gonna do with tail stalls and nose stalls, and later on tail slides and nose slides. So you're gonna stand on the yoga block. Remember to bend your knee. Keep balancing on the yoga block with your board on. I think this is a really cool exercise that you can easily do at home to prepare for the skate park. If you have difficulties with any of these tricks, then feel free to ask someone to help you with a helping hand, or you can use something stable to hold on to when you're trying for the first time. Also beware of your neighbors. Maybe do these tricks during the day and not at night. And remember, practice is key, be patient, progress is building up over time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these exercises have helped you. If you have more ideas for more exercises, feel free to share them in the comment, and I would also be super happy for a like and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.